Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, otherwise known as ASMR, describes the tingling sensation that starts in the scalp, moves down the neck, back, and spine. And this tingling often comes in waves. And people who experience ASMR describe it as a pleasant, euphoric, happy experience that's deeply relaxing. The feeling is elicited by stimulating the senses, feeling a light touch, hearing a whispering voice, soft crinkling, rubbing, or rhythmic tapping noises, seeing beautiful art or landscapes, or experiencing personal care and attention are triggers that can elicit an ASMR response. I'm Jennifer Whitaker, trauma specialist and shadow guide, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and share this with others who might find value from it. Back to ASMR. Not everyone experiences ASMR. Those who do often have vivid memories of the experience in childhood being triggered by a friend drawing a word on their back with a finger, getting a haircut, or the pediatrician checking their ears with an otoscope, or even watching someone on TV with a soft-spoken voice such as Bob Ross. Those who experience ASMR are typically more open to experiences in general, and they have higher levels of imagination, creativity, and curiosity. They're more likely to have an appreciation for art and beauty, and they may have higher levels of neuroticism and lower levels of conscientiousness, agreeableness, and extroversion. Brain studies show that people who experience ASMR have more blended neural connections, which means they're less capable of suppressing their emotions in response to sensory stimuli. People who have blended neural connections experience emotions more easily and more deeply in response to their environment, and they're more easily and deeply moved by their experiences. They're more likely to experience awe from seeing a mountainous landscape or visiting an art museum, and they're more likely to experience chills down their spine from listening to music. There is a real physiological effect for individuals who experience ASMR. Studies show it can decrease heart rate, which is a sign of relaxation, and it can increase skin conductivity, which is a sign of strong arousal of comfortable emotions such as euphoria, happiness, relaxation, or pleasure. Because of these physiological effects, many individuals with ADD and ADHD will use ASMR to calm their anxiety, help them sleep better, and initiate a sense of well-being, and even alleviate feelings of loneliness. There are many YouTubers out there who create videos designed to trigger an ASMR response by whispering softly and sometimes moving side to side on the screen while they're whispering. They may perform soft hand movements, tapping, sometimes rhythmic, sometimes not, handling different objects, whatever those objects are, or role-playing that involves close personal attention, such as brushing hair, or making it seem like they're brushing your hair, or gently stroking their face with a makeup brush, or simulating that they're stroking your face with a makeup brush. The most common ASMR triggers that work on the greatest number of people include soft touch, whispering, crisp sounds, and close personal attention. Now, there's a gap in the science around what's really happening physiologically in the body when a person has an ASMR experience. Steve Novella, a clinical neurologist at Yale University School of Medicine, suggested a potential scientific basis for the experience in 2012 in a post in Neurologica blog. Perhaps ASMR is a type of seizure. Seizures can sometimes be pleasurable and can be triggered by these sorts of things. Not everybody agrees. Others believe the ASMR experience can be related to the chills we get when listening to beautiful music. It could be related to synesthesia, a phenomenon in which one sensory or cognitive pathway triggers another sensory or cognitive pathway. As an example, I have synesthesia and I see music. It looks to me like colorful, moving, swirling patterns whenever I hear beautiful music that moves me. And that's the key. It has to be music that moves me. ASMR stimulates the areas of the brain involved in reward behavior, emotion, empathy, and affiliative behavior, or a peaceful and friendly interaction with two or more individuals. An ASMR experience helps the individual feel happy, cared for, and connected to others. Some scientists suggest that it's not all that different from grooming behaviors in great apes. And after all, we are the naked apes, right? Because of the physiological effects, ASMR can be used as a meditation tool to help reduce anxiety. At this point in time, there aren't any gold standard research studies to back these claims. However, the anecdotal evidence is strong and scientific research on ASMR is on the way. So keep your eyes open over the next several years. If you have ADD or ADHD, but haven't heard of ASMR, ask yourself the following question. Do I remember experiencing a tingling sensation in my scalp that moved in waves down my neck, back, and spine when I was a child? For some reason, those childhood memories really seem to stand out for people. And if your answer is yes, then you may benefit from ASMR experiences. And I've been talking in a much softer, closer to a whisper voice than I normally do. And I've used some of the techniques tonight. If you got a tingling sensation just from this video, then you may benefit from ASMR experiences. Many individuals with ADHD use ASMR techniques to help keep themselves from getting sidetracked. Some individuals who experience higher levels of hyperactivity report that fast hand movements, finger snapping, clapping, or rhythmic tapping gives them a sense of relaxation and a kind of tunnel vision that helps them to focus better. Some ADHDers find that when there's a lot going on, it's harder to lose focus on the small things. So it's almost the opposite of what you would expect to happen when there's a lot going on. So I hope this helps introduce you to ASMR. And if you struggle with ADHD, I encourage you to go to YouTube and search ASMR, because there are a boatload of ASM artists, which is what they call themselves, and their videos are nothing but 20 minutes of ASMR triggers to trigger this experience. And a lot of people with ADD and ADHD will watch these videos before bed so they can sleep better, or they'll watch them when they need to focus better, when they're having anxiety and they need to relax, or they'll just do it on a daily basis to get those relaxation techniques every single day in their body. And the last thing I want to say, if you go to YouTube, is please check out several different ASM artists. Please check out several, because my experience is a lot of them don't really resonate with me. and some of them do. And it took a little digging to find the ones that did. So please give at least 4 videos a try from different ASM artists before deciding it's bunk and not going to work for you. All right, I hope you have found this information valuable. Happy ASMRing, everyone. I'll see you next time, and happy self-discovery.